to National Science Week by QV Mag Online. My name's Sue and I'm the Education Officer. This is episode 5 in our Ocean Science series. In episode 4, we talked about some of the problems that climate change is causing in our oceans. And today we're going to look at renewable energy because that's a great way to tackle climate change. In today's episode, we're going to make a solar oven and cook marshmallows and also make a wind turbine. So the things you'll need to make a solar oven are cling wrap, some aluminium foil, a cutter to cut a box. A pizza box is a great choice. Newspaper, tape, some black paper, a ruler, and of course some marshmallows. So here's one I prepared earlier. So I've cut a square with 3 sides into the top of the lid and covered it with foil and taped it. Across the top of the lid, I've put the cling wrap. That's going to help keep the heat in. Inside the box, I've put black paper in the bottom to help absorb the heat and newspaper around the outside to help insulate. Insulation in your house is also something great we can all do for climate change. Now what we're going to do next is pop the marshmallows in here, pop them out in the sun. We'll put the lid up in the sun. I'm going to use my ruler to keep the lid up, point it towards the sun and see what happens. So let's see what happened. So here are the marshmallows that we've had out in our solar oven. So I pointed the foil towards the sun and the heat of the sun's rays were collected and held down in the box. And our marshmallows have melted. Now in Tassie, this has taken a little while. In winter, now in summer, you might even be able to make s'mores. So the thing about solar panels is some of you might have them on the roof and they're a great way to use the sun's rays to make the electricity in your house. So in our next experiment, we're going to make a wind turbine. Now you might have seen really big wind turbines as you've travelled around. And the way wind turbines work is that when the wind blows, the blades spin and that makes a generator spin and creates electricity. So to make our wind turbine today, we're going to need a big cup, a smaller cup that we're going to cut in sections and remove the top to make the blades. We need 4 blades. So you hot glue these together, drill a hole through the middle to make the blades and pop a little motor in the back. Now this is quite a small motor. If you had a bigger motor, you might even be able to run an LED off it as the wind turns. See if you can give that a shot. What I've done then is just hot glued to the side of the motor and attached it to the cup with an elastic band. We're going to do something slightly different and make our windmill turn using a solar panel. So solar panels capture the sun and create electricity. And here we're making the wind turbine turn. So thanks for joining us in this episode 5 of Ocean Science Experiments about renewable energy. We hope you've enjoyed our series.